Billionaire Mark Lohr wants to revolutionize the modern city model, and he's planning to develop a $400 billion city of the future. This City of the Future project will stand as a new model for society with modern architecture, the ability to withstand drought, low environmental impact, and the availability of shared resources. It aims to bring some of the most innovative concepts in sustainability and urban planning to life. Today we're going to be taking a look at Telosa, the $400 billion of the future. Let's get into it. Like we mentioned earlier, this city was the idea of billionaire Mark Lohr. He was also the former president of Walmart. He stated his intention to build this city of the future as he resigned from Walmart. So what does he have in mind for the city of the future? Let's look into the vision of Telosa, the city of the future. The name Telosa is derived from the ancient Greek word telos, which in this context means highest purpose. By 2030, the $400 billion project hopes to house 50,000 diverse individuals on 150,000 acres distributed throughout Nevada, Utah, or Arizona. Lohr refers to his design philosophy for the city as equitism, described as a new model for society, where wealth is created in a fair way. It's not burdening the wealthy, it's not increasing taxes. It is simply giving back to the citizens and the people the wealth that they helped create. It also promises to be constructed using low-carbon technology, environmentally friendly building materials, and effective public transportation. The large design of green spaces, public spaces, training facilities, cultural institutions, and retail spaces spilled out onto the street, with shaded public spaces that encourage locals to socialize also included in the project. Telosa will offer various housing options that are accessible to everyone. Roads will be devoid of curbs, which could be a barrier for people with disabilities, as well as on-street parking, and cars will be electric and driverless, which means no fossil fuel cars. Cool, right? Cars might not even be needed as each of Telosa's 36 districts will be a 15-minute city, meaning that anything a resident would need is only a short stroll away. Each building will be environmentally friendly, with rooftop solar panels generating clean energy. And in order to create a diverse and efficient water system that is resistant to drought, the plan calls for fresh water to be stored, cleansed, and reused on site. Also, there will be an equitism tower, a gigantic skyscraper designed to act as a beacon for the city. The tower is expected to have a solar roof, aeroponic farms, and rooms for water storage. Telosa's central purpose is to fundamentally redefine what we think a city should look like and how it should function. Instead of decades or centuries of slow, disjointed building, Telosa will be built entirely from scratch, utilizing cutting-edge technology and modern urban design concepts. Furthermore, the designers suggest that it is a completely new economic framework based on equitism. Mark Lohr stated in an Instagram post that Telosa's goal is to build a future that is both equitable and sustainable. But what exactly is equitism? Well, this is a state where every citizen has a stake in the growth and future of the city, as well as equal access to the rewards of their labor. Although it is not exactly a communist utopia, it is a modified type of capitalism where wealth is produced and distributed in a more equitable manner. The ultimate objective is to establish a framework in which every citizen can participate fairly in the development of their community. According to Lohr, Telosa is the most sustainable city in the world. He also claimed that after considering the equitism idea, he realized there was a possibility to create a brand new city from scratch to demonstrate how that model might work. Telosa's dream may appear thrilling, but it is still a long way from becoming a reality. The city is only now beginning to take shape, but by 2030, the first phase should be livable, according to the designers. Lohr hired Dark Angles Group to lead the design and master planning of Telosa in order to further the city's ambitions. Nearly every aspect of Telosa is still up in the air, including how exactly they intend to raise the estimated $400 billion required for the project. One solution put forth is for Lohr to put in money from his own venture capital fund. This move can help to draw other businesses to establish themselves in Telosa. This would also lead to a lot of job creation opportunities in the future city. Another major obstacle to the city's development will be its location in the deserts of the American Southwest, where water is limited and becoming increasingly scarce. While people pave the road to utopia with big money and good intentions, it isn't enough to create outcomes for a variety of reasons, as we've seen with earlier planned communities. Therefore, Telosa's success will be reliant on cutting-edge ideas like precisely managed reservoirs, massive water storage, and indoor farming. Whether or not this city of the future will be built remains to be seen, but all we know for now is that Mark Lohr and his people are very serious about it. So what do you think? Will this city become a reality? And would you consider relocating to Telosa? Let us know down in the comments section.